Good morning, Molly, and happy 21st birthday. I wish I could throw my arms around you today, but I will do so virtually, and I will see you in a few weeks' time. I know I told you about this book, but you haven't seen it for many, many years. And I thought when Ellie's was unveiled for her last birthday, you were certainly asking, was there one for you? And indeed there is. I'll be giving this to you at Christmas, but I thought I would read you a few little excerpts to celebrate your birthday. And there's a page here that I wrote about the day you arrived, this day 21 years ago, 10/11/01. Waters broke at 7:45 a.m. It was a Saturday morning. I called the hospital and we were told to come in. We had our breakfast and showered. We called Cyril and Mairead and we called Jen in Australia. Jen, Tom, Jackie and the boys were all on holidays in a place called Coolum, and Cyril and Mairead were actually still in bed. We arrived at Mount Carmel at about 9:30 a.m. Baby's heartbeat was traced. We had no contractions yet, and the scan showed that the baby had done a somersault since last week and was now upside down. We were then told that baby would be delivered at about 12:30 p.m. We were shown to the delivery suite where we prepared for the big arrival. I'm told all the expectant grandparents to stand by. Mairead was so nervous she had to be driven to the hospital by her friend Alico. Jen was in a restless sleep at the Hyatt Hotel in Coolum. So that was the hours just before you were born. You were born at 13:55 and you weighed in at £7 1 ounce and you measured 35.5 centimetres. The emails came flooding in. I still have the little card that said, Mother Juliana Stenning, sex, baby, female, the date and signed by the doctor. I also have a copy of my breakfast that I ordered the following day. I had cranberry juice, Rice Krispies, white toast and a pot of tea. Delicious. Then, for the next few days, we spent getting to know each other and I stayed in hospital with you for a while. I still have your hospital little bracelet there. It's faded a bit over the years, but we have it. I have a copy here of the front page of the Irish Times and the headlines that were in the news around the time you arrived. I have also got photographs of the first baby that ever had her own website that your dad created, and which was a huge promoter around the globe about your arrival, and your first picture was available online, so everybody got to welcome you. When we brought you home, you were in a yellow baby grow and a pink siren suit, which was a bit too big for you, and you were like a star. At the time, Kylie Minogue and Can't Get You Out of My Mind was one of the most popular songs in the charts. A few months later, the big news was we went from Irish pounds to the euro. And I've written down here how much each amount was worth in old and new money. This was a picture of you when you arrived home in your pink siren suit, in your dad's arms. When we got home, we had a beautiful cake. and you got into your crib that had been decorated in yellow by my mom's friend Joan, and hence we bought Yellow Blankie, which I think you still have. There are lots of photographs here about your first year, how you travelled to Miami in business class, how you had your first bath in a hotel sink, how you had a Winnie the Pooh little outfit that had a hood. And we have lots of lovely pictures of the first year of your life. Within 10 weeks, you were 11 pounds 5 ounces. Within 12 weeks, you were 12 pounds 9 ounces. I will really enjoy showing you this book, this whole book, when you're coming home. But I do have written here that your very first real word was dada. Second was tata and toast. And your first phrase was, there she is, which normally you did after hide and seek. Molly, at 14 months, spent all of her time having little chats with herself. She understands a lot, especially no and ah, but she just smiles